Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Hello. Hi. Nikki, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. Thank you so much. Good morning. How are ya? My tea is ready beforehand. AVG, always be gilding. Wow. Man, we have some like... We have some psychotic in-jokes here, don't we? Could you imagine explaining always be gelding to a newcomer? Somebody that's just like, hey, watched a clip, you seem pretty cool, what's up here? Why is everybody saying ABG? Oh yeah, that stands for always be gelding. Gelding? Yeah, gelding. Always be gelding. Ah, dang it, the chat is stuck again. I fixed it, but it's stuck again. The chat reflects the streamer. I actually think you guys are way more sane than I am. I feel like there's like 2 different types of streamer to chat. Right? There's like the crazy streamer, and then the chat is just like, oh, you're crazy. Dial it back. That's us. And then there's like the sane streamer, and then like an unhinged chat, right? I actually think despite him getting a reputation for being like crazy, that's like Dez, right? Dez is relatively more sane than his chat, and they're like constantly trying to like murder him, and it's awesome. I love it. Yeah. It has, yeah. Why are you blaming us? Bettle too, you think? I feel like Bettle's chat, like, they roast him. They roast him in good nature. Like, they roast him in good nature. But they're actually quite worried about him. And they think he's gonna die. And he might. Who knows, right? I watched the most ridiculous... Like, I missed the stream because as a rule, I think it's a wonderful game, but I just can't watch or play Minecraft for longer than like an hour, right? I think it's like probably one of the best games ever made, but I can't watch or play Minecraft for more than 1 hour. And then I had a... Why? That's a good question. I think... I like honestly have like no idea why. It might be because the game is like too open. I love games that give me agency. I don't get motion sickness. I think it's just like too open-ended, and there's nothing like... I need to have like a minimum. Like give me like the tiniest, like a crumb of narrative, and then I'm in there, right? But there's like nothing. It's just like too open, right? Yeah. I don't need a crazy amount of direction, but I do need like just a little bit, right? Just a tiny bit. Just like a tiny bit of direction. But it is, in my opinion, I think it's like objectively like top 10 games ever made. Objectively. Like even if you hate Minecraft, you have to admit like it is like significant to the history of video games, right? You have to agree with that. Like even if you hate the game. Yeah. Anyways, that was a tangent. Oh shit, I need to do my intro. Sorry about that. Good morning, everybody. Once again, it is I, Vesper Noir, the resident scholar of the Adventures Guild Tempest and a member of HOLOSTARS English, and we're doing Azatsudan. I'm back after my 2-day break. I apologize to the people that... Who would miss me? I'm kind of weird. I feel like I have to have like a 2-day break because it's just like too much. Like even like a tried and true vestige is like, oh, too much. It's too much. You're too crazy. You're too crazy. Okay, I'm done with my tangent though. I'm going back. So I watched a clip of Battle building his house, and it was like watching an infant child play with Legos, right? I think I remember as like a 5-year-old doing what he did, right? He was like, white, magenta, white, magenta, white, magenta. I did that as a child playing Legos. So it's just like, he's a grown man and he deserves the respect of a grown man, but he's really making it hard for us, right? Battle is a grown man and he deserves the respect of a grown man, but he's making it extremely difficult for us. Anyway, Valkis, good morning. Thank you for the super chat. Ah, yes, Magni, the totally hinged man whose hand becomes a sentient puppet composed of his own flesh and sacrifices raiders to elder gods. I mean, he's relatively sane compared to his chat. It's all about relativity, right? El Mangaka, thank you for the super chat and good morning. Sounds like Subnautica would be right up your alley. I thought about it because I do think Subnautica is a game that I would actually enjoy. The main problem is that I would probably die playing it because I would try to one stream it. Your super was missed? I'm sorry, OE. Hold on a second. Let's go check it out real quick. I'll catch it. I hate checking stuff while I'm live, but I will do it just for you. OE, thank you for the super chat and good morning. Sakura Mikage, Saku, thank you for the super chat. Div, thank you for the super chat. I gotta tell you about all the fun I had playing Dwarf Fortress on my own. A fort of 70 down to 7 in a month? What happened? How did you lose 63 dwarves? I hope they were all children. Imagine if the 7 surviving were children and they killed all of the other like adult dwarves. It's a Children of the Corn situation all over again. Div, thank you for the super chat. Vesper, can you make tea out of rice water? Asking for a couple of friends. I would rather just make tea out of normal water and then make genmai cha, right? I'm sure you could make it out of rice water, but why would you? But why would you? Ah, tea is good. He's already unhinged? Am I? I'm feeling like saner than usual. I think I think I get more unhinged the more stressed I am. So like last week was a particularly unhinged week because I had a lot of like work that I needed to do. I was behind on work, but I caught up. I have one thing that I need to do, but that was given to me yesterday, so like I've got a little bit of time. Yeah. Egg, thank you very much for the super chat. Brother, you gotta respect the fail wife hustle. Are you talking about Bettel? God's blessing. Oh my god. The fail wife hustle. Miss Kid, thank you very much for the super chat. Good morning. The other day I saw a cyclist with 2 rear view mirrors attached to their helmet like a bug antenna. That got me wondering what's the strangest bike gear you've ever seen someone use IRL. I saw a bicyclist with a I think it was like a, was it not fake, but I think it was like ornamental. But you know like the original Boba Fett has like an antenna on his helmet. And it's a very distinct, strange looking antenna where it's just like, I've never seen any other antenna look like that. He had that. He had that like attached to his helmet, and I'm pretty sure it's ornamental and not functional, but it was kind of cool. I recognized it and I was just like, Not the scope, it's like an antenna on the side of his helmet. Yeah. Not, is it a targeting visor? I don't think it's a targeting visor. I think it's like literally like an antenna. Oh, it's a flip down scanner. I didn't know that. I thought it was an antenna. Huh. It's a scanner. Interesting. He uses that flip down scanner in The Mandalorian season 2. Like the Boba Fett? The most Boba Fett you've ever seen? So I guess that's added with the new stuff, right? But that was never used in the old, like, original. Yeah. Oh, wait, I missed another super chat. Hold on a second. We can go back. We can figure it out. Mamalia Malik, thank you very much for the super chat. I once lost 70 dwarves because I didn't understand how stairs worked. I still don't understand how stairs work. Does that mean I'm headed for like a reckoning with the stairs? And all of my dwarves are gonna die? Is it gonna be like a prestige situation? If you've watched the prestige, do not spoil it in chat. Am I headed for like a prestige situation with my stairways in my Dwarf Fortress playthrough? Possibly? Oh, frick. I told you about the stairs, bro. I'm old, Crag. I'm old and I can barely remember how to dress myself in the morning. I'm getting that old. Razor EXE, thank you very much for the 5 gifted memberships. Thank you. OEOE, thank you for the super chat. I had my military attack a were chameleon, which didn't go well. We had were chameleons outbreak in my hospital, pub, and guild hall twice. Oh my god. Are you the size of a chameleon when you transform? So like you decrease in size like 100-fold? I don't get the reference because Homestuck scares me. I didn't go to cons very often, but when I did, this is a story from when I was at a con. I once had like body paint on my clothing and I didn't know how I got there. And it's like, that's a Homestuck. My friend that went to the con with me was like, you were at one point touching a Homestuck and you didn't know it. And I was like, what does that mean? And he was like, just Google it. Captain McMuffin, thank you very much for the super chat. Good morning. I saw a Jeep get T-boned on my commute this morning and it got me thinking, what's your favorite flavor of Pop-Tart? Okay. That's a good question. What is my favorite flavor of Pop-Tart? This is all right. I've had somebody say to my face, like, ew, that's the worst flavor of Pop-Tart. I had somebody say to my face while I was eating it, that is the worst flavor of Pop-Tart. But it's my favorite. S'mores. Yep. There you go. S'mores. Yeah, s'mores is my favorite. I had somebody say to my face, that's the worst flavor of Pop-Tart. But I cannot lie. It is my favorite. Yeah. Blockman, thank you very much for the super chat and good morning. Hey Vesper, I'm planning on painting some HOLOSTARS Space Marines. Get started. Could use some input on which colors I should use. I mean, we all have like a color palette, right? Like we all have a color theme. Calm down. We all have a color theme, but I don't know if it matches, right? Does it match? I'm not like so deep into 40k that I remember every single like chapter. And I know like what they're known for. I know like the basics, right? Like the gray Space Marines are like, they're supposed to be, can I talk about it? They're supposed to be like good casters, right? They're the only ones that can like tap into that without going crazy, the Grey Knights. Yeah. I don't think that's me, though. But my color is gray. They're psychers, yeah. And they're the only ones that can do that without going crazy and becoming like chaos, like oriented, right? I have like a very surface level knowledge of it. It's not super deep because most of what I learned is from like my best friend in high school who I still talk to once a year, maybe twice a year, like maybe twice a year or so. Like we chat and we catch up. I don't live close to him anymore, but if I did, I'm sure we'd get lunch like a couple times a year. Like I grew up watching him like paint and assemble like 40K stuff, right? And he would just ramble and I would just listen to him. And most of the stuff I know is that. I have very like incomplete approximate knowledge of many things because I like hanging out with people that get obsessed with things. I love hanging out with people that get obsessed with one specific thing and they just talk about it. And then I just kind of like, yeah. Oh shit, Sushi. Thank you for the super chats that are completely blank. Woo! Thank you, thank you. The 40K universe is so huge, it's impossible to know every little detail. Yeah, but you know, what I heard about, I really liked. And then I got recommended, oh my freaking Rainbow Super Chat, thank you. Much appreciated. All right, I'm gonna get more tea. And this is tea that Sushi gave me. How do I react to that? Can I react to it? Woo! Reading Rainbow! Okay, I'm gonna make tea, Sushi. This one's for you. Thank you, thank you. I'll be right back. No. I was not running away. I was not running away. I was not recollecting. I got tea. I have tea right here. Don't hate you. Thank you. Thank you. Much appreciated. Thank you, Sushi. Okay, let's catch up. Let's catch up. I missed a couple. Saku, thank you for the super chat. If you're getting so old you don't know how to dress yourself in the morning, that means I'm getting old and I refuse it. Learn to close. Okay, I'll learn. I think I did wear a suit for the first time in a while. I kind of wore a suit in Japan, but not really. I kinda. Okay. I'll relearn. I'll relearn. A full suit of armor? Does a suit of armor count as a suit? It absolutely does. It does. I did wear the suit to my accountant, and I was very polite, and I didn't troll him. Because he's not young. He's like an old man. Even to me, he's like old, right? Not quite my dad's age, but like between me and my dad. So it's like old. You don't F around. Yeah. Coward! I really love that your stream is always in line with my lunch break. Happy tea time. Yo! Michelle, that makes me happy. That you could listen along while you're having lunch and relaxing and hopefully not working too hard at work. Okay. Lionel Contreras, thank you very much for the super chat and good morning. How are you doing today, Ves? I haven't slept after night shift and I watched 2 hours of Initial D. I love Initial D. Okay, Initial D I could speak with some authority on because I watched it and I rewatched it over and over again with my brother. Country music legend Jimmy Noir is in no way like a weeb, right? He doesn't really like video games. He played Counter-Strike and Mario Kart 64, but other than that, he was never really much of a gamer. He was kind of into Final Fantasy VII when I was playing it. He was like watching over my shoulder, but he never really played it himself. But I got him into Initial D, and he liked it a lot. And then, of course, when we were children, we would watch like Dragon Ball Z at like 6 in the morning on Saturday, Sunday? I think it was Sunday. Yeah. Favorite card? That's such a good question. Okay. My favorite scene in all of Initial D, my absolute favorite scene, is the one where Takumi is like getting pretty confident, and then he's delivering tofu, and then he gets fucking destroyed by an Impreza. You know what I'm talking about? It was the shortest and most hilarious race I've ever seen. That's my favorite race. Where he's like, I'm in a bad mood, I'm just not gonna let you pass. And then he just gets like completely destroyed. So I think my favorite car might be the Impreza. Never saw Initial D. Is good. Is really good. We have to catch up. We have to catch up really quickly. I don't like falling behind. Luis Andres Rojas Barrientos, thank you very much for the super chat. Good day to you, Vesper. Good morning. Good morning. Here I am again. Happy to spend time in your Zatsu. By the way, I'm still curious if you will play. I will play Holocure. I think I will. I have played 0 minutes of Holocure, like even off stream, but I might give it a shot. We'll see. We'll see. Sushi, once again, thank you for the rainbow super chats. Thank you very much. Oh my god. I got flexed on so hard. Woo! I got flexed on. I don't know. It's like I'm getting like T-posed and I can just like cower. I'm just cowering before the rainbow super chat. Captain Chaos, thank you very much for the super chat and good morning. They were wrong. The worst Pop-Tarts are unfrosted variants. They sell as a cruel joke to people who don't pay attention to what they're buying. I have never seen an unfrosted Pop-Tart before, ever. That is chaotic evil. Who would make that? Blackfire Hedgehog, thank you very much for the super chat. I can relate to the approximate knowledge. I only know about 40k because I have friends obsessed with it, and it's fun to listen to. Me too, yeah. I think I got recommended like a pair of novels. And the person that recommended it to me was just like, you don't need to know anything about 40k. These 2 novels, they stand alone as like incredible. It's incredible. Like, as a work of fiction, like the pacing and the characters are like 10 out of 10. So I might go ahead and that might be my introduction to like a direct interface between me and 40k. Yeah. Clubs 7, thank you very much for the super chat. I just turned 37 and I'm almost done with my military overseas tour. Thanks for the amazing streams and love the Valhalla stream keeping you. Thank you. Thank you. Stay safe, buddy. Thank you. Thank you. Valhalla was really good. I think there was a game that was recommended that was made by the people that made Valhalla, right? I need to get my manager on the horn and attempt to get permissions for the related one, and then maybe I can dedicate that one to you, buddy. Huh? If it's good, if you like it. Somebody said it was actually pretty good, right? Oh, the game is still in development? No! Lefty, good night, good night. Thank you for staying up to say hello to me. And then now you can sleep. Thank you, thank you. Yes. When it comes out, I'll play it. Assuming that we can get permissions. We can't, like, assume that we have that, right? Brandermouth, thank you very much for the super chat. Wordless super chat. Unbound Soul, thank you very much for the super chat. No need to worry about Homestucks anymore. We all fell off and grew up, so it's time. Oh. So it's fine. Ah, okay. I'm getting kind of into BattleTech. There might not be orcs or marines, but the stompy robots are cool. We welcome the dunk. Okay, pour the tea. I'm gonna imagine that Sushi got me this tea. Ooh, so good. Okay. In Dwarf Fortress, I tend to build emergency levers which flood or collapse a section of the fort to keep enemies out. It took a few forts to start labeling them. Could you imagine? Could you imagine if like a dwarf like accidentally like pulls the flood lever on a different section of the fort and kills like 18 dwarves? And then the enemies that like the goblins that are invading the fort are just like still like trucking along. Nasty Nibna, thank you for the super chat. I got hit by a car and sprained my legs. Thought about you. Oh my god. How did you get off with just a sprained ankle? A leg. Oh, it's still too hot. Woo! I have gotten run over. Yo, Shinri, thank you for the redirect, buddy. Good morning, good morning. How was your coffeeless Zatsudan? How was it? I can't even imagine doing a morning Zatsudan without my tea. Fish attack. Konnichiwa. Hello, everybody. Unhinged? Wait, was he actually unhinged? Was he actually unhinged? He was not? Ah. He overslept? He was 30 minutes late? That is precious. That in of itself is precious. I feel like you have to appreciate that, because assuming that his internet works like and is not like screwing him over, like he's extremely punctual. I think he might be the most punctual member of like Tempus. Overslept. Incredible. He was so tired. Was he playing like Tarkov or something? I'm interested in knowing like, huh. If the fort ever gets taken, you must pull the flood lever. The secrets of the Golden Lord must Golden Lord must not fall into the wrong hands. It's true. Blank, thank you very much for the 5 gifted memberships. Thank you. He slept through his alarm. Have a good Zatsu. Yeah, I will. Thank you for the redirect. I think he deserves to get some more sleep. Coincidence? I don't know. I think not! Woo! I fell way behind. I apologize. The Annoying Reaper, thank you very much for the super chat and good morning. On the topic of tabletop war games, have you ever looked into or explored the BattleNet? I've heard of BattleTech, but I've never played it before. I think I've seen it being played, but I'm not entirely certain that it was like that. It was that, but I've seen something being played and it's like, is that BattleTech? But I didn't like verify. Rowan, thank you very much for the super chat and good morning. Just came to say good morning and good night because it's 2 a.m. here. Have a good day. See you in the archive. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Good night. Have a good night. Have a good restful sleep. Hopefully you'll see this because I bet you're asleep by now. What? Demon Cat Lady, thank you for the super chat. Any anime is awesome on Cartoon Network? I would agree. Yes. Matthew, thank you for the super chat. Good morning. Vesper, I will straight up send money to recommend the CFS Kane 40k novels by Sandy Mitchell. They're Chef's Kiss, Très Magnifique. Ooh. I mentioned wanting to do like a book club maybe once a month, but shying away from it because of like reasons, right? What if I did like a book club? Yeah. It would be funny if the first one was like a 40k novel. 40k lore is as deep as the Marianas Trench. 100% true. Yeah. What's my favorite part of 40k? I actually do have a favorite part, but I don't know what it is. I don't know like the full truth of it, and I don't know where it came out, right? But yeah, I don't know where it came out. But I have a favorite like part of 40k. There is like a leader in the Imperium that like led the defense of a planet against the orcs. And he has one eye and like a claw arm that he took from an orc. And then like he gets like captured, and then the orc war boss like lets him go because he's like you're like the only Humie that put up a good fight, so I want you to go back and fight me again. And he just like lets him go, right? So I heard a rumor that's like he's actually not supposed to be that cracked. He's getting stronger because the orcs collectively think he's strong. So he's getting like bigger and stronger, and he's actually like not supposed to be that crazy, right? Because he's like an old man. He's like actually an old man, but he's like a godlike fighter. And the theory goes that like because the orcs believe that he's a godlike fighter, he becomes more godlike, right? They killed him? They killed him? Why? No, anyways. But I do think that that shows that it's not just the Imperium, like the humans in the 40k universe are not just like the legendary Space Marines. Even like, because there were 0 Space Marines, right? When Yarrick was leading the defense of that planet, it was like him and a bunch of like mooks, just like a bunch of soldiers, right? And they successfully like fought off the orcs. Yeah, they didn't have many or any Space Marines to like help them. Not confirmed. So cool. So freaking cool. That's probably my favorite piece of 40k, and I didn't even directly like experience it. I was just like told the legends of that dude. It is in lore. We had arts of his Twisty Tie, thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the Akasuba. Thank you. My birthday was last Sunday. Happy birthday. Happy belated birthday. I apologize for missing that. I was stuck at home due to medical stuff. This month has been a blast. Valhalla is my favorite OST. Valhalla music is so good. Yeah. Time to mix lives. Time to mix drinks and save lives. Change lives? Change lives. The Divine? Can we play? I don't think I've ever seen... I don't ever think I've seen a member of HoloPro ever play Danganronpa. It probably is not something that we can do. I've never played a single Danganronpa game. I've never played a single one. No kidding, Aruran played it. Rene Senpai played it. Huh. Huh. How many hours is it? Tell me how many hours it is. How many hours is Danganronpa? Playing it at like a beginner version. Can I one-shot it in 24 hours? 25 hours? 50 hours? 12 to 6 hours? No. Don't give me the pro ability. Give me like... How long would it take a grandpa to beat it? Because that's what I am. Woo! Hours. Okay. 20 to 30? 25 hours? Play 9... What is 999? What is that? Yo! Subasitan, thank you very much for the Akasuba. Thank you very much. Wow! Gramps. I don't always get to catch you live as it's 4 a.m. where I live. Gotta work later today and I can't stay for long. Before I go, I have a silly little joke for you. What does wow and chew have in common? Answer you, Kate. Thanks, bye. Thank you very much. Good night. Have a good rest. I'm gonna try to do a longer stream, like a minimum 12-hour stream. At least 2 times a month. If my body can hold up. So that I can hang out with the people that... It's like 2 or 3 or 4 in the morning when I'm streaming at 10 a.m. So that I can hang out with you guys at a time it's not too crazy, right? How was Dwarf Fortress? I didn't play my save. But I did start a new game. And then I died very quickly without the people to help me along. 999 is a visual novel revolving around people stuck in a death game. There's also a little escape room on the side. Huh. I thought about playing an escape room game. Maybe like as a collab? I don't know. I thought about it. How long is 999? How long is it? Bunny, thank you very much for the super chat and good morning. I'm so nervous to see you next week. Don't be! I'm more nervous than you are. Don't worry about it. I'll do my best. Are you looking forward to anything in Anime Boston? I am. Alright. Between the panel, which is gonna be, I think, funny. Me and Dez worked through a couple concepts that we thought would be good. But at the end of the day, a lot of the more ambitious stuff that we had was just like, that puts a lot of stress on like the organizers to have like extra staff. So we were just like, okay, let's go with like this one because we think it would be funny and it wouldn't put too much stress on anybody, right? That's gonna be interesting. It's not just gonna be like a normal panel. we're doing something with it. That's gonna be kind of cool. But I am hoping. I am a little excited about the meet and greet. I had an idea for a bit, but they were like, people are spending a lot of time and potentially like money to see you, so maybe you should like take it easy with the bit and just chat with them. That's what they want. And I was like, oh, okay. But I was gonna do a bit where I was like, I got like kidnapped and I was stuck in a TV while I was talking with them. And they were like, no, don't do that. Just say hello and like chat with them for a little bit. I had a bit in mind, but they were like, there's no need, just talk. There was a Superman movie where like the villains get stuck in a rectangle spinning through space, and I wanted to do like a variation of that bit. You know what I'm talking about? There was a Superman movie where the villains in that movie get stuck in a little spinning rectangle in space. And I wanted to do a variation of that because I'm gonna be like on a TV monitor, but then the managers were just like, no, there's no need to do anything like that. Don't. Some of them might just be like, that's not what I came for. I wanted to chat with you, like not do a variation of like one of your normal streams where you're being a crazy old man. So it's just like, just chat with them. That's what they want. Like you could be more natural. Like, Buddy, would you be like disappointed if you came in to like have a nice little chat and then I'm like, I launched straight into a bit where I'm like stuck in a triangle spinning through space? It's totally on brand. Yeah, I don't know. It gets a little weird. He doesn't bid us. I would love that. Well, Tsukiko, you got Dez, right? Are you gonna do me a solid and tell him that I'm a big fan of his Loop Station streams? Ah, shit, he's back. I lost the game again. I lost the game again. Thank you for the super chat. I hope everyone has a fun time at the meet and greet. I'll have to settle for just the panel. The panel is gonna be pretty good, I hope. I can't tell you what it is, but I think it's gonna be kind of funny. Can't wait for the con in general. Yeah. Thank you for taking time to stop by and see us on our panel. Gem, I lost the game. Thank you. Sad Larry, thank you for this pair of super chats that have nothing attached to them. Was that a mistake? We have to keep an eye out for Larry in chat, so like maybe there was a mistake. Nauris, thank you very much for the super chat. Good morning. Honestly, you might be able to get at least one ending for 999 within a 12-hour stream, and that's with tangents and whatnot. Really? Okay. Wafflestein, thank you very much for the super chat. Can I opt into the bit instead? That sounds hilarious, right? I thought it would be funny because that concept, Keck. Was that a mistake? Sad Larry, buddy. There we go. It's a Keck. Pasacon, thank you very much for the super chat. Good morning. Maybe it was good that I wasn't able to get to go at the meet and greet. I'd be cosplaying as Dorothy, and I know any bit would just get me kicked out immediately. Dorothy was a great character. Am I incorrect? Am I correct in assuming that like she just like she was designed to like T-pose on streamers? Like the team that made Valhalla knew that they were going to get their game streamed by a lot of people because they just knew that it was a good game. Like it's like a classic and like people would love it and people would want to stream it. And they're like, what if we add a character that just makes their balls shrivel up in fear every time she's on screen, right? If I was playing solo, she's just a great character, right? But every time she's popped up, because I only streamed it, I was just like, oh no, she's back again. Ah! Right? Streamer Chan was hilarious. I hated Streamer Chan, but she was a great character. She was funny. Dorothy was the Gelden Lord. The Stream Gelder, exactly. Skylimit Art, thank you very much for the super chat. Can I Uno reverse you and do my own bit? You can. Highly recommended. If it's like a really good bit, I would probably on the spot ask you for permission to like use it on stream. With credit, of course. Streamer Chan is your Oshi? She did kind of grow on me at the very end. I think watching her interact with Dorothy humanized her, right? I think I still was infuriated by her every time she like showed up. Buying her premium. You stole our bits. Mr. JC, thank you very much for the super chat. If you get a chance, you should read Katia Sten's excellent 40k book that became lore. Ooh. I think if I do a book club that I do like once a month, probably for like membership, I might do a 40k book to be the first one. For only $99.99, you can yeet Streamer Chan. Orion Johnson, thank you for being a member for 6 months. I'd be down for a book club. Okay. I'll think about it. I've seen 3 books seemingly be like recommended a lot. Just for tier 5 when we joke about tier 5. Whenever the boys are like playing like a video game off stream together, we joke about being like tier 5 content. It's so stupid. We're like a bunch of idiots, right? No, we don't call it tier 5. We call it tier 4. I think that's what do we call it that? I don't remember what we call it. But we call it something, right? Like, and it's like, oh, I get to play video games with the great Magni Dezmond one-on-one. This is like tier 4 content. Something like that. Yeah, tier 6 content. Tier 6 content is limited to 3 slots on the channel of the great Magni Dezmond because he chokes you to with one of his 6 pairs of like hands. So there's only 3 slots for that one, you know? The mag tier. What a deal. Dr. Lipa, welcome back from class. You didn't miss anything. I'm just being kind of crazy. Yo, Dune posting. Ametatsu, thank you for the super chat. Oh my god, Dune. Just Go Pan, thank you very much for the super chat. Good morning, good morning. Kind of a slow reader, but I'll try to keep up with the book club happens. It might be like once a month, therefore like the book is declared a month in advance, and then you have a whole month to read it, and then we can get to the end. Yeah. Woo. Okay, thank you very much for the super chat, and good morning. If we're recommending visual novels for you to stream, Steins Gate stream. Roots are a bit long. If you have not seen another member of HoloPro play it, there's very low chance that I will be able to play it. Basically 0. It's effectively 0, because I don't think I'm gonna be like issuing requests. Yeah, but if you have seen another member, that doesn't guarantee that I'll be able to, because there are like temporary you know, like a time limited deal. So like maybe it expired, right? And then some of them are like permanent, like Minecraft and Apex and stuff like that. They're just like always good. Yeah. Robot Guillemin, thank you very much for the super chat. Oh! I know that. Another 40k book I would recommend is The Infinite and the Divine. It's a really good book. Dude, there's so many. Read The Infinite and the Divine. It's about 2 old men Necrons bickering across aeons. It's hilarious. The Necrons are like... I think I know what they are. They're like the freaky, like... skeleton robots, right? And then like they can't die. They can't die, right? Yeah. Of all the eras that you've lived through, Mal, I have no idea what you're talking about. Early 2000s, late 18. I don't know what you're talking. Do you have a favorite when it comes to trends in fiction? Tough call, actually. I don't know what you're talking about, but tough call. I do tend to prefer classics over like the modern stuff. There's a couple modern books that I do like that I could recommend, but like most, like, yeah, book club might force me to read again, so I'm up. Let's go! T6 book club for the low price of 1 million simoleons, the price of 140k. 35 box only kit. Benefit we review bits, of course. Of course. Sad Larry, thank you for the super chat. Kenshin491, thank you for the super chat. In high school, I caused my excitable friend to lose the game so often, she effectively would see me and trigger her to not only lose the game, but she lost it, making everyone else lose. This is some chaotic evil energy. Oh, man. Keep the nicknames coming. I record them all in my book of grudges. You too? You also have a book of grudges? Me too! He's literally like me, for real, for real. I have a book of grudges too. I have a book of grudges. Oh, I have more than one. Oh yeah. The VTuber hole deepens. Thank you very much for the super chat and good morning. Invest was watching you from work and not really caring about the work because I have 2.5 days left of my 2-week notice. Yo, you got a better job. Congrats. Dude, that's huge. Also, my weeb ass heard Dorothy and thought you were talking about Big O. Big O! Dude. Big O is incredible. It's just like something like every little part of that series, just so much of it is just like, okay. I like the fact that like, no, I can't talk about that. No, I can't talk about that. I don't want to spoil anything, right? So I'll just talk about the things that are like not like plot related. They're just like cool. I like the fact that like the main character drives like a ridiculously long car. It's like a long car and like the passenger area is hilariously tiny. It's like the most like impractical car I've ever seen. It's like a coupe. It's like a 2-seater and it's like ridiculously huge. It's like, what the fuck? Like, who designed this car? It's like the Batmobile. Yeah. And I do know that like it was influenced by like a certain piece of Batman media. Yeah. Like Big O itself, like the creators of it were like not heavily, but like they were influenced by like a piece of Batman media, a specific piece. Yeah. So good, so good. Oh my god, I missed like a bunch of... Okay. We gotta catch up, Courier, thank you very much for the super chat. Good morning. In Dwarf Fortress... Oh, I already said that. Got hit by a car. Yo, Madi, thank you very much for the super chat. Next week, I'm going to watch the new D&D movie with my mom. Do you have any expectations for the movie? Good, bad, or both? Okay. I'm hoping... This is what I'm hoping, okay? I'm hoping that, like, the main people that wrote... I'm hoping that the writer and the director have actually played D&D. That's all I'm hoping for. As long as I could tell that they've played it, I will be okay with, like, any changes they make to it, right? Because there was a D&D movie in the past that we do not speak of, and it was, like, extremely clear that, like, they have not played it before, right? I don't care if they make changes. I just want to watch it and be like, oh, they've played it before, right? Right? That's all I want. Like, I'm not asking for like, oh, it has to be like correct to the lore and stuff like that, right? I'm not asking for that. Like, they can make changes to it. I just want to watch it and just be like, ah, it's like evident that they've played before. Yeah. That's all I want. That's all I want. Yeah. Like, I don't need it to cater exactly to my taste. I just need to know that it was made by somebody that played it. And like a lot of the issues that I have with like, I don't think we should talk about. I don't think we should single out like any. We shouldn't talk about like IPs like that, right? So I will not like talk about it directly, but you know what I'm talking about, right? Like a TV show or a movie that's based on like a beloved like nerd franchise, and it's like it's so clear that like you did not like play the game, or you did not, and you're trying to put your own spin on it and put your own stamp on it. It's like, no, like just no, I don't care about you as a director, like just please, like why did you? Yeah. And I'm not asking for it to like completely cater to my taste. I'm just like asking, please just hire a writer and a director that knows the media. That's all I'm asking for. Please just hire someone that like knows the media that they're like adapting from. That's it. That's it. That's all I'm asking for. It doesn't have to be perfect. I'm not asking for that. It's just like Yeah, that's it. We won't name any IPs. We're gonna move on because it's definitely like a pretty dangerous topic. Anyway, alas, poor Yarek. I knew him well. That's such a good. Oh my god. Actually, 10 out of 10. Oh no, Magni's Juicy Toes. Thank you for the super chat. Nikki, you've downloaded New Vegas? Okay, Nikki, definitely go for like you are like the reigning monarch of, you're the new like overlord of New Vegas. No spoilers, but like you like as an individual can like take over. Do that path first, and then you can like play around and try like the other areas. Yeah. Like you could side with House, you could side with the NCR, you could side with the Legion. Is there a Brotherhood ending? I don't remember. I don't think so. But there's also a path where you can just like I'm thinking of a different game. There is no Brotherhood ending in New Vegas. Yeah. Ooh, Far Cry. I have not. I'm interested in it though. But definitely if it's your very first playthrough, go with the one where like you become the leader. You. Smut Sigurdo, thank you very much for the super chat and good morning. Hey Vesper, I hope you have a good day. I have a lore question. Does your rapier have a name? It actually doesn't. It actually doesn't. I haven't thought to name it yet. I haven't. If I did, I would name it after like a character in history. Not a character, like a historical figure, but I don't know which one. I think like that's the main problem with the way that I name it. Timmy, like that one. Pointy Boy 12. Okay, name it. Chin Maru. I know what that's from. Soldier Boy. Can I like? Yeah, I'll just say it. Ever since I was like a high school edgelord, like I would name things after like historical figures because I like history, right? And because of a certain game, everybody like it's no longer esoteric anymore, right? It's no longer like, oh, you wouldn't know that. There's like a certain game and it's like no, like everybody knows. So it's like, how do you know that? And then they would name a game. I was like, of course they would know because of that game. Yeah. What a hipster. Yeah. He definitely listened to Linkin Park. I actually did. Oh my god. Fucking called out. Destroyed. Deleted. Oh my god. Linkin Park rules though. Does it? I'm a fan, but does it? I'm a fan, but does it? No shame? Based? Okay, good. Yes, shut up. Okay, good. Have we like moved all the way back around? You know, there was a dark period for us Linkin Park fans, right? There was like a dark period where we were like hiding in the shadows, like borderline feral, and people were like dunking on us, right? Crawling in my crawl. Okay, let's catch up. I want to come back to like modern times, then we can chat. Tacos Burritos, thank you very much for the super chat. In need of help? I hit someone with my car and I don't know what to do. It's a throwback to the first I got run over. Anasti. Min Mao, thank you very much for the super chat. My copy of Valhalla Switch version is on its way. Do you mind dropping the name of the 40k novels that you mentioned? I have to go back and look at them. I have to check my like DMs. Yeah. Should I? Can I? I don't think I can. I don't think I can. But I was recommended like 2 or 3 specific novels. I think Stand of Cadia, that might be one of them. I don't remember exactly. Let's see. Okay. Candy Pandy, thank you very much for the super chat. Good morning, Vesper. I spent the weekend at WonderCon and Sugoi Sunday. Was so happy to find you and the boys. What? Oh, Dracudes is definitely a bestie. Thank you. What is Sugoi Sunday? I don't know what that is. What is WonderCon? Well, it's a con for sure. Ankro, thank you for the super chat. Good morning. I do my Kingmaker prep during your 12-hour streams. Am I caught up? Dune posting? Slow reader? Try to keep up? Okay. I think I caught up. Yo, Watoto, thank you for the super chat. Good morning. Speaking of games that you have permissions for, I'd love to see you and Dez play It Takes Two. See, I think I was supposed to play... Was it It Takes Two? Because Dez and Altare played the one where, like, you're, like, in prison and you're butt naked and then you have, like, an escape, right? And then you're, like, torturing some dude on a rooftop. They played that one together. And then me and Axel were supposed to play the other one that was more wholesome, but we never got around to it. We never got around to it because I think that one you have to renew. I think. It's like limited time only. I think. And then like, it was like, yeah, we were supposed to like follow up within 2 weeks of like Dez and Altare like finishing their like 2-player one. It was like, there were issues and like, we're just like, oh man, okay, we'll figure it out. There's also one of like 2 brothers or something, right? There's also a similar type of like multiplayer, like environmental puzzle game. And it's like 2 brothers that are like trying to go through the wilderness or something, right? We were looking at that as well. I will not, Taco. I will not. I always feel so conflicted. I always feel conflicted like doing sponsor stream because I feel like unless I've played it and I like it myself and I would play it, like Solasta was really good. Like I could wholeheartedly like recommend that if you're a D&D fan, especially if you're a D&D DM that like never gets to play. Coward. It's hard. It's hard. Yo, it's on sale right now. If you're a DM and you want to be a player, it's such a good way. It has a new map coming in May. Secure the coin. Might have to give it a go. It's good. Dutch Chairman, thank you very much for the super chat. Have you seen the other 2 D&D movies that came after the original one? I have not, actually. Are they good? Are they better? How have I like not even heard about it? I think it's interesting to see your take on a game you wouldn't otherwise play, but of course the best thing to do is take sponsorships the only way you're most comfortable with. Yeah. But also, Dandelion, can I like point something out? One good side effect of being a member of Tempus and like HOLOSTARS is that like I don't think I ever would have played Valhalla in a vacuum. Like if I was still doing library work and I was gaming when I could, which is very seldom, I think I could put in maybe about like 10 to 15 hours a month on video games, if that. I never would have like, I would have looked at Valhalla and have been like, ah, visual novels. I don't think I can play visual novels anymore. There was a time in my life when I did play a couple of them, but then I was just like, okay. Still great. I rewatch it often. Were you the one that like recommended it to me? Somebody recommended it to me and then I played it. And it was like, thank you. Thank you. Disco Elysium, I don't think I can't play that one. Taco. But it is like surprisingly wholesome. It's a good one. Surprisingly wholesome. What other games would I normally have never played? Titanfall was really good. Oh my god, it was good. I remember when Titanfall came out, Titanfall 2, is it 2 or 1? And then I immediately was just like, yeah, I'm not gonna play that. Because do you remember there was a lot of promotional stuff, right? Like video game promotional stuff. Like a lot of the equipment that came out, like the video card and like CPU equipment, like the PC equipment that came out was like, oh, this piece of equipment hardware is good enough to play Titanfall or something like that. And like they were making it out to be like super high end or whatever. And then I remember like looking at that and I was just like, I don't know if I want to play that. The Crisis effect, yeah. Am I like not crazy? Like they had like a Crisis style like marketing campaign, right? That made me like not try it. Is that weird? That made me think like, oh, I guess I can't play it then. And then like I just never played it. And like I missed out on such a good game. I don't know. I think the person that was in charge of that marketing like made a big mistake. Because it's like literally like a goated game. It's so good. Like the story was so fucking good. And the graphics were really good. And it was like a smooth playing game. It just felt good to play, right? But I think I don't know, something about it like made me skip it. Like I've never played a single Crisis game. I haven't played the first one or the second one. And I don't think I ever will, right? Yeah. If you have not played Titanfall, there's probably a reason for that. It's probably like an issue on the marketing end, but I would recommend you try it because it's like definitely like one of the best games I've played narratively. I did finish it. It was really good. But do you know the Crisis meme? You mean like, can it run Crisis? Yeah. I actually bought it recently. We'll play it. Hell yeah. Blame Apex. We will not blame Apex in this house or else I'll get killed by the people that I work with that love Apex. I believe I made a Joker joke. I believe I made a Joker joke about Apex at the end of my stream. I would like to wholeheartedly apologize for that. That does not reflect what I actually think in my brain matter. Dawn, thank you very much for the super chat and good morning. Good morning, good morning. I noticed that a lot of your senpais playing Persona games and I'm wondering if you'd ever stream one. I hope your week goes well. I would love to play 4. 4 is the one that's like nearest and dearest to my heart. And I do know that like that one is contentious because that Persona game started the whole like, I'm just gonna say something and just leave it at that. Persona 4 is like the Skyrim of the Persona series, right? You know what I'm talking about? Persona 4 is the Skyrim of the Personas. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about. There's like, you know what I'm talking about. I don't? I don't? Okay, then that's fine. Coach Zed, thank you very much for the super chat. Both Titanfalls got screwed because EA released them at the same time as a Battlefield game. Oh, I didn't know that. Huh. I don't. Persona 3 almost made me ignore the entire series. I like 3. I like it a lot. But definitely like 4 is the one that I would play if I ever did. And I like have very fond memories of like in the sweltering heat of summer at the shitty little apartment that I rented in college with my 2 roommates. I would be playing Persona 4 until morning, and then I would like pass out on the couch that I was playing it on and leave the game on, and then I would wake up, take a shower, use the bathroom, take a shower, then like come back and play it, continue playing it again. Oh my god. And then I named my main character in Persona 4 Sander Clegane so that he could experience the wondrous joy of like being a Japanese high school student. Right? Oh, so good. Incredible. What am I hearing? Yeah, Daimao. I named my main character because you could have first and last names, right? In Persona, and I named my character Sander Clegane. And he found love in Inaba, I think. Yeah. Who? What? He's my favorite character from Game of Thrones. A Song of Ice and Fire. No. I think like book fans take umbrage if you call it Game of Thrones. Like you have to call it A Song of Ice and Fire because they don't want to be, yeah. Not him. Who'd you romance? I gave him Chie. My man is loyal, okay? He's not like a player. Sander Clegane is not a fuckboy. He's a loyal man. If you gain his affections, he will be loyal to you for the rest of your life. He's based. Sander-kun would give Chie steak in Trial of the Dragon. That's actually pretty good. Dudes42, thank you for the super chat and good morning. Do you think you'll ever do something like Pizza Tower? Be a short little Italian guy, destroy everything in your path, short and sweet game? Pizza Tower, I've never heard of that. Huh. I'm crying. Yo, Kanji. Kanji was pretty good too. Every character was pretty good. God. How would I even do Persona 4 on stream? Assuming that we can get the permissions, which is like a long shot to begin with. How would I even do that as a stream? Because it's like if I recall correctly, I think I beat it in like 70 hours. Is it 70 or 80 hours, something like that? It's like a really long game, right? No. Keep this here, right? Keep this here, right? But No, I'm not gonna say it. But I wanted to do like a crazy long stream. Like I wanted to do a crazy long stream. There's like a trend, right? There's a trend where like you do like a super long stream and then like when you're sleeping, you sleep. There's usually like a sleeping phase of a stream concept like this, right? And I wanted to do that, and I had like 3 separate members of staff go like, absolutely not. Well, first of all, they're like, what the fuck is that, right? And then I showed them an example of it, right? And they were like, abso-fucking-lutely not. No. That's gonna ruin your health, you idiot. Absolutely not. But if I ever did that, it would be Persona 4. Like, the stream ends when I beat Persona 4. And I'm just either sleeping or playing Persona 4. Yeah. But like, first of all, staff did not know what that was. And then I showed them an example and they were like, no. Not even, oh, we'll look into it and see if what you're asking is possible. Because usually they do that. Usually they're like, okay, we'll pitch it and see if it's something that's feasible. If not, we'll bring it back to you and be like, here are the compromises that need to be made to make it possible. They usually do that. That was like a flat out, absolutely not. You cannot stream for that long. You'll die. Whose example did I show? I showed them Ludwig. That was probably a bad idea. I showed them the Ludwig example. They were like, no. Of course you would get a no. Oh, this is so funny. Who's Ludwig? I only know Beethoven. Rookie mistake. If I was your minus sign, I would also bonk you after saying no. Well, you threw that. Charlie, thank you very much for the super chat. I really hope that you can play Persona 4. Also, the Hound is my favorite character in his Song of Ice and Fire as well, as your taste remains unparalleled. I love the Hound. I love him. I can't. How do I describe, like, why I love him so much? You know what the Hound is? Of course, his name is the Hound, right? So, like, he's a dog, right? But he literally is like a dog that's been, like, severely abused and is now feral, right? He's like a dog that's been severely abused, and the dog is now extremely aggressive to everybody. But underneath that, like, raw aggression, he's still a doggo, right? He still has the elements of a dog that, like, make humans. He's goated, right? Yeah. And it's just, like, incredible. Incredible. There's nothing like, it's like inspiring to see him be like furiously resentfully loyal, right? Like, that's the best way to describe him. He is furiously, reluctantly, resentfully loyal. He doesn't want to be. Like, he's like, fuck everybody. Fuck everybody. But, like, he's still like a dog at his heart. He's still loyal, even though he doesn't want to be. That's just who he is, right? And I love him with all my heart. I do. Anyway. God, can I talk? I just kind of want to, like, talk about it. Like the books? The books? Not the other one. What else do I like? Can I talk about? Nah, maybe I shouldn't. There's like is there a statute of limitations to, like, spoilers and stuff like that? Maybe I could, like, very carefully tread around the stuff that's, like, spoiler related and just talk about, like, the books for a little bit. Okay, we avoid spoilers, right? I love the Hound and the murder baby. It's so good. Yo, Stannis. I also love Stannis as well. Oh my god. Oh, the Manus. Oh, that's a, yeah. I like the trippiness of that Stoneheart, but I can't talk about that because it's like gigantic spoiler. Let me think. What can I talk about? It's been 10 years. Oh god. Okay, what do I like about Stannis, the character? everything that I like about Stannis is like a potential spoiler, now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, the stuff later on, yeah. I don't know. I don't know whether any character is alive or dead. I like the depiction of the Baratheon brothers as children. You know what I'm talking about? I don't think it's a spoiler because, you know, I could talk about the stuff that's like in the history, right? I could talk about the stuff that's like not pertinent in the actual like written books, right? Right? They were like orphaned very early on, right? The 3 Baratheon brothers, because it's not like a plot point. It's not like a plot twist. It's like literally like the 3 brothers had parents and then they were sailing back home and they got caught in a storm and then the storm like blew up the ship and then like they were orphaned really early on. And then there's like an in-book description of the 3 Baratheon brothers as like children, and it's like the way that they describe Stannis is just like, oh, so sad. I mean, like all 3 of them, right? But yeah, it's common knowledge. Yeah. What else is good? Like Frozen. Yo, my favorite thing about Robert Baratheon, I hate to say the R word, but you know the, like, Reddit made a meme out of Robert Baratheon? It's like Bobby B. Gods, I was strong then! Like, I love that bot, like, so much. I love that bot. I love that bot. It's my favorite thing. Guilty as charged. I like Reddit. I lurk on the forums a lot, and then like I get most of my like, if I have a question about like a piece of media, I don't trust like game websites. You know what I'm talking about? I don't trust like the gaming journalist websites, right? Cause they like there's like a bunch of ads and garbage, right? I just like go on to like Reddit. And then I look up like, yeah. Oh, favorite Stark. That's a good question. Are we talking about like within the story? Or are we talking about like within like the greater, my favorite Stark? My favorite Stark might be, hold on, let me think about it. Not Tony Stark. Get out of here. Probably Benjen? But like, he's not in the story, right? I like Benjen. I like Lyanna Stark. I like Brandon Stark, like Ned's older brother. See, this is something that I can't spoil, but like, there's a moment for Ned's older brother that like pissed me the fuck off. For him, not against him. For him. Yeah. Ned is always good though. Ned is always good. Good old Eddard. I like Gandalf Stark. What are you talking about, you madman? Is it common to not care for Arya? I like Arya. She's okay. She's okay. I like Arya. I like most of the characters. But I do think, like, the main strength of the writing of A Song of Ice and Fire, because there's a good mix of characters that you like start to end. That's Ned. Ned Stark is introduced as a character that you like, right? But I do think like the strength of A Song of Ice and Fire are the characters that like are introduced and like you just don't like them at first and then you slowly grow to like them, right? So that's like the 2 tiers of characters that you gradually grow attached to, which is like Jaime Lannister, absolutely like a douchebag, right? Like when he's introduced, I fucking love him now, right? And I think, yeah, Sansa, didn't like Sansa at first. Now I like her a lot, right? That's more rare to find in a piece of fiction than like a character that's like introduced to be likable and you like them from beginning to end. It's rarer to find Gelder Stark. Yeah. Theon Greyjoy. Hated the guy at the beginning. I kind of he's okay. He's aight. For me, the pinnacle of that style of character that you begin not liking and then loving at the end was Shaga, son of Dolph. And Strong Belwas. Strong Belwas was like 10 out of 10. At first, I was like, what the fuck is this guy? Get him out of here. And then it's like, oh, fuck, I love him. Oh, fuck, I love Strong Belwas. Strong Belwas. Strong Belwas needs liver and onions. Strong Belwas always eats liver and onions after killing a man. Dirty Faustine. Okay, Strong Belwas was one of Daenerys's bodyguards, and he was an ex-gladiator, and he's described as being like enormously fat with a tiny little leather vest. That's literally the way that he's described. Like he was a coveted round boy with a tiny leather vest, right? And he's very like arrogant, and he's always talking about how badass he is, and he's just like eating, right? And then Daenerys is just like, oh, he's a nothing, right? He's all talk, but he's not all talk. Like, he's great. He's a 10 out of 10. He's a 10 out of 10. Easy 10 out of 10. Sounds like the books are infinitely better than the TV show. I will not make a comment one way or the other, but yes, please read the books. They're pretty good. It's a fight waiting to happen. Strong Belwas is really good. Damn. And like, I remember not liking him when he was introduced because he just seems so arrogant and he doesn't do anything except eat. But he's great. Cirrus, I have a lot of complaints about the media. I mean, I could talk about the book as well, like the things that I don't like about it, but I did read all of them and they're like pretty good. Not bad. Pretty good. I was forced to watch the series, but I might give the books a try. The books are pretty good. Don't talk to me unless you've read the light novel. Oh my god. I think the main issue I think is, God, should I even talk about it? I'm conflicted, like one way or the other. This is entirely my opinion. And if you disagree with me, you might be based, right? And I might be cringe as fuck, right? I personally think that the lore, the history of that universe directly preceding the books is less interesting than the ancient history, right? I think the lore leading up to the story of Game of Thrones is like not that good. But the stuff that's like 100, the stuff that's 200 to like 5,000 years before is like intriguing to me. Super intriguing, right? And then like the history like that's I don't like it. Like I like I'm bored of it, and I don't give a shit about any of the Targaryens like that are like within 200 years of like the setting of. I just don't give a shit about any of them. Yeah. There's only one thing that I like about the history immediately preceding Game of Thrones, right? And that's Barristan. The story of Barristan is just like, that's fucking awesome. Holy shit. Like him breaking into that castle where the king was being held hostage. 10 out of 10. Incredible. Good night, Taco. It's just like, yeah, man. Some of the best named characters in all of media. Hastage? Are you from Jersey? I have no idea what you're talking about, deadbeat. I don't know what you're talking about. Kind of like the Blackfire Rebellion. Which one? Which one? There's a gajillion of them. There's a gajillion of them. All three of them? Like, I think starting with, like, Aegon the Unworthy was when I, like, checked out, right? I was like, I don't give a shit about this history anymore. Even Brynden Rivers, who was, like, the best part of that, like, saga, is just like, eh. What they've told about the War of the Ninepenny Kings is cool, because that's a Barristan thing, right? I think the Smiling Knight, and then that's where Jaime Lannister got his first kill as a squire. I think, if I'm like not misremembering my history, the Ninepenny Kings are kind of cool. Yeah, dude. Remember the Wandering Septon? Dude, that character was so freaking cool in the books. No spoiler, it's the Wandering Septon with the oranges. Dude, I fucking love that character. Oh, so good. God, that guy was so cool. No spoilers, but he's the guy that wanders from village to village, and then he has oranges, right? He's like eating oranges, and then he gives them to the children because, like, yeah. Oh, that guy was so cool. King in Yellow. Is that Kohaku? Is that Kohaku with a gamer mic? I love your profile picture. Oh, what a great character. Great name as well. Haster? Have you read the Wheel of Time books? If so, who's your character and why is it by Perrin? Wheel of Time, I liked. I have read it. I didn't finish it. But it's definitely... Is it Perrin? I'd have to think about that. I haven't thought about Wheel of Time in a while. I mean, I didn't finish it for a good reason, right? You know what I'm talking about? Like, I didn't finish it for a good reason. There's a reason why a lot of people who love Wheel of Time have not finished Wheel of Time, right? Anyway. That one's, like, super contested. So we're just gonna leave that. We're gonna leave that. I want to talk about Tsukihime now because of the freaking profile picture. That's some fucked up shit. With Kohaku? Oh my god. We say the King in Yellow's name here. No, not the anime. Woo. It's been so long, I barely remember that IP. I barely remember it. Arquaid? Arc? If we ever get permission to do the remake, I want to collab with Flay Maki, and then we could just do we could do Tsukihime remake together. But I don't know if we're ever gonna get permissions to do that. I would love to do that. Oh man. What do I like about it without any spoilers? It's difficult. It's like almost everything is a spoiler, right? Like literally almost everything is a spoiler. I like how the beginning and the end, it begins and ends with the teacher, right? You know what I'm talking about? Aoko. That was like interesting. I remember when I played it being so curious about like that character. Because like it was so cool because they introduced the main character's power and you don't understand it. And then like it's like completely countered by the teacher, right? Aoko. She's like, oh, I can fix that for you. And then she fixes his like power, right? And then the more you play the game, the more you realize how absurd his power is. His power like is insane. Like it's like, what the fuck? And then it just makes you wonder, like, how crazy is Aoko if she can, like, completely counter that power? And then you meet her again at the very end, and it's like, oh, that's so good. Oh, 10 out of 10. This chair, this chair, this chair, this chair, this chair. Yeah. The brief part. Yeah. Son, thank you for the super chat. I know exactly what you're talking about. It's like I would be really happy if people played the remake, just so that I have more people to talk about Tsukihime with. Oh, so good. What else is good? What else is good? So I love the trope of a character that is like, you think X, but suddenly Y, right? I love the characters that like are very different from like initial impressions to like what they actually are. I love that. I love it when a character just like radically changes from how you think they are at the beginning, right? And I like it even more when there's like a good reason in between. Because any idiot could like make a character, it's like, you think X, but actually yandere, ha 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 ha, with like nothing in between to explain like why they're like that. But when it's like properly explained and you feel like you got to know that character better, it's like 10 out of 10, right? And Tsukihime does that so well, and they do it over and over and over and over and over again. The only character that is the same from beginning to end, arguably, is Arquaid, and even Arquaid is very different from what you initially imagine, right? Like Arquaid from like Castle Brunstead is like very different from like the Arquaid that like you fall in love with in the game, right? Dude, Hisui is so fucking... I can't talk about it because it's a giant spoiler. I can't talk about it. Vesper, do you have a trashy story cliche that you love regardless? Ooh, that's a good one. I love... I love it. I love it when there's like the main character and then there's like an absolute slimy piece of garbage that they fall in love with. And it's like, I can change them, right? And then it's like, after the art, they're like, no, I'm still slimy. And then the main character's just like, ah, all right, fine. Can we just give a spoiler morning 5 minutes and talk about spoilers? I wish. I could talk about Tsukihime for like 3 hours easy without like letting the gas up. And it's been like pent up inside of me for such a long time because I have nobody to talk about it with. For me, like the peak of that trope, the peak of that trashy trope is the Simpsons, right? Lisa and Nelson, right? And it's like properly summed up when like Lisa is like chatting with her mom, Marge, about it. Like they're like driving home. And then Marge is like, oh, some women will tell you that like, if you're trying to change a man, it's stupid. I call those women quitters. And it's like, I've changed Homer. He used to be drunken and boorish and rude, and look at him now. And it's like, he's still, look at him now. And it's like, yeah, ma. Yeah, he's like way better now. Oh, so funny. This is such a good episode. He's worse. Remove the crayon. The flowers for Algernon episode is so good. I kind of like characters like Rincewind. Dude, Rincewind is such a good character. He's just so fucking... Rincewind is kind of like Bettle now that I think about it, right? My favorite part of like Discworld is when like there's no like dialogue when they scream. It's just written like Rincewind screamed, and your mind is just like, I know exactly how a man like Rincewind screams. I know it very well. He screams like how Bettle screams, right? I was lurking when Bettle was playing Valorant, and the way that Bettle screams in Valorant is exactly how Rincewind screams all the time. All the time. You know what I'm talking about? Like, he does the scream and then the smash cut to his Be Right Back screen, but you could still hear Valorant playing in the background as it's on the Be Right Back screen. Hold on, can I mimic a Bettle scream? Let me try to do that. Hold on. Like what's a Valorant scream? Hold on. Okay, you're camping a corner. You're camping a corner. They 360 no scope you. And then hold on. I'm gonna mute and then try, right? Hold on. Yeah, okay. He does this, right? Hold on. I'm ready. Hold on. He goes, ah! No. The Homer scream is like, ah! Right? He does like, you could tell his teeth are clenched, right? The Homer scream is open mouth, right? When Bettle screams in Valorant, his teeth are clenched, and you can tell, right? You could tell that his teeth are like clenched as he's like screaming like this, right? He goes like, ah! Ah! Something like that. Yeah. He's like locking his jaw, and he's like screaming through his teeth. Clenched teeth. He gets so fucking mad at Valorant. I'm never gonna play that game. He gets so angry. The most sane All-Star. I mean, even I will have to admit that that's Shinri for sure. For sure. There's no question about that. This guy, thank you very much for the super chat. I just sat down to eat, but the potato was a bit too hot, so I put it on my fork and I blew hoo-hoo till it's cool. What the hell is this super chat? What? Click? What's the click? Is it the click you biting down on the fork? Spiders visiting you for breakfast. Thank you very much for the super chat. Please look into playing Witch on the Holy Night for more Aoko. It just came out in January. Ooh. Do they go into the Aoko lore? Interesting. Taco, thank you very much for the super chat. Thanks for shit, I'm sorry. All right, no more screaming. No more screaming. Okay, we're back. The origin. Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about. I watched a video about like I think it has to be a meme, but it's like this like Japanese master of making like a clacking noise with this wood, and it's like dubbed, and it's like, oh, we make it from cherry wood and then we lacquer it like over and over and over again, and then it makes a really nice noise. Are you ready? You see these ropes here? The ropes are here on purpose, and it creates a joint that stops it and makes a much nicer noise, right? And then he does it and he goes, nice. like the audio adds nice. Yeah. That is the most infuriating video I've ever seen. Yeah. That's basically, yeah. Shiki, thank you for the super chat. Shiki can kill servants. He can. That's a meme, but I actually think he can. Sinitsu, thank you for the super chat. Hey, Geldon, Lord, how's this singing practice going? I will do another karaoke at 10 a.m. I will. I think I'm trying to make it overlap with something specific that I'm working on that we will release soon. Soonish. Yeah. Whoa. Sensuifu, thank you for the super chat. Have you considered reading Mahoyo? Peak fiction? It's the prequel to Tsukihime. What? Wait. Tell me more about that. I didn't know that existed. Wait. Tell me. Mahoyo is Witch of the Holy Night. Oh, okay. Interesting. Is it officially translated and I can buy it translated? Because if I can't, then the resident scholar of the Adventures Guild Tempest would never not do anything that I couldn't buy. Yes? Okay. Then I will. Yeah. Then I will look into it. It's on Switch and PlayStation in English officially? Ooh. I should break out. My PlayStation 5 is still in the original box. And I even bought I bought a solid state drive for it to install. After 8 years, it was finally translated. Oh my god. Woo! The Grand Cricket, thank you very much for the super chat and good morning. Life imitates the Simpsons. I'm currently living out in the Michelangelo's David episode here in Florida. I don't recommend it. What are you talking about? Oh, that episode! Where like they didn't want his balls out, right? And then Marge was like, "It's art." I remember the funniest part of that was where there was like a news segment, and it's like Michelangelo's David in like jeans, right? It's a great episode. Oh my god. She was against Itchy and Scratchy. I think like I would I love Itchy and Scratchy? That's a good question. Like objectively, even if you like, it's like egregious, right? Like they make Itchy and Scratchy egregious on purpose because that's like the bit. But it's like insanely violent. Like it's like ridiculously violent. There's like an episode of Itchy and Scratchy where Scratchy goes to get a haircut. I think Itchy, wait, which one's the cat, which one's the mouse? I think Itchy is the mouse and Scratchy is the cat, right? I think Itchy is the mouse, right? Itchy is the mouse, yeah. Okay, so there's an episode where Scratchy goes to get a haircut, and then Itchy is the barber, and he pours like molasses on his head, and then he opens a box of flesh-eating ants, and then like dumps it onto his face, and then like it eats Scratchy's entire face until it's just a skull, right? And then to add insult to injury, he does the thing where you stomp on the chair and it like raises it up, but like he does it over and over and over again, and then like shoots the chair up into the ceiling, and then like Scratchy's skeletal head, like his skull, like punches through the roof into the apartment building above the thing, and it's like Elvis is like sitting there, right? Because like he's still alive, and it goes right up into the TV that Elvis is watching, and it's a skull. And then Elvis is like, oh, this show ain't no good. And then he takes out a revolver and shoots the skull. That was like insane. That's the most like ridiculous episode of like ultra violent. Like, it's like insane. My least favorite episode is the X-Files reference because Mr. Burns still haunts me to this day as an adult. Ah, I know what you're talking about. He had a sweet, high voice, like Urkel. And he appears every Friday night, like Urkel. Right? My favorite part of that episode is the little side narrative of Mo as being like the main character from Free Willy. Like Mo has liberated like Shamu from SeaWorld, and he's keeping him in the back of his bar, and he's trying to get like Shamu back to the ocean in that episode. What about the one where Scratchy finally gets his revenge and chops up Itchy, except he breathes in Itchy, who is multiplied into 10, like a million tiny versions who break Scratchy apart from the inside? That was like ridiculous. Yeah, that was a crazy one. Oh my god. What other Itchy and Scratchy episodes are there that are like ridiculous? What about the one... What about the one where like Bart becomes like a bartender for the mob? And then like him and all of his like mob friends are watching like a mob episode of Itchy and Scratchy, and like Scratchy and his like cat friends are all like mafiosos, and then like Itchy's like a cop, and he's taking a Tommy gun and he's like executing them against the wall. And then like a drunk mobster like wanders in from the side as he's writing like the end. And then like the D like is like inscribed onto his body, right? Oh my god. This is ridiculous. How could they show that to children? It was barbecue sauce. I didn't know that. I thought it was molasses. I don't know why. Killington, I am familiar with him, but I don't want to end my stream. So, actually, I do have work to do. Shit. I told myself it's like, 2 hours is good. Should I continue? A little bit longer. A little bit longer. I think I'm gonna make one more cup of tea because this is the good stuff. I have decent stuff, and I wanna go back to fucking Tsukihime because I don't get to talk about it that much. Let's talk about Tsukihime a little bit longer, and then I'll end the stream and do my work. It's just fun. We'd be going out good on Simpsons memes. I fucking love Simpsons. It's so good. But I could talk about Simpsons with like any number of people because it's like very well beloved. It's basically the SpongeBob of my era, right? So a lot of people can talk about it, but nobody can talk about Tsukihime. Like nobody fucking knows that shit. It's just like a couple of us weirdos that grew up on a certain era of like the internet. Yeah. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna get more tea. When the tea is gone, I will end my stream. All right? Be right back. Okay, I'm back. I remembered what I wanted to talk about that I couldn't. I remember. I wanted to talk about you think X, but actually Y, right? Every character in Tsukihime is like that, but the one that I think is like 100% like sleeper that you do not expect. I think it's like Shieru, Seal, right? Do you call her Seal or do you call her Shieru? I think it's like Shieru is like the way that you say it in Japanese, right? But I was an idiot kid and I didn't have context. And then I played it and I just had the word, right? So I called her Seal. Like the animal, like a spotted leopard seal, right? I call her Seal. Yeah, I call her Seal as well. Like a spotted leopard seal. Yeah. The French way? What's the French way to say it? Seal. CL. 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 Okay. Shieru. Anyways, I call her Seal because I'm an idiot. Please. I'm like an old man, right? She's pretty different. She's not that different? Are you serious? No spoilers, but like she is so different from like how she's initially... Really? We know, old man. Yeah, that's true. How do you pronounce that? It's like narrow, right? Nervous. But it's not like seal. I think I was expecting... Because you look at Hisui and Kohaku and you know there's some fuckery up there, right? There's some weird shit afoot there, right? But for me, like, Seal, like, it just, like, was like, what? What the fuck? And I'm gonna describe... Alright, you guys are gonna get so mad at me, right? You guys are gonna get so fucking mad at me. But I did Tsukihime, like, out of order. I did Arquade route, and then I went straight to Akiha because Akiha was the immediate character that was like, I want to do that route. Seems cool, right? And then because I got locked into that route, I had to do Hisui Kohaku route, right? Because it's just like, once you get on the train at Akiha, like, you can't stop until you finish. Like, because it's just too much shit, right? Right? And then I skipped Seal. I skipped it. And then I went back and I played it as a completionist type thing. And I was just like, what the fuck? What? Yeah. The last route that I finished in the original was that. Her route was so good. Really, Reeve? Oh man. I mean, they're all good, right? I mean, if I had to... I thought she was a good route. I thought she was pretty good. No way! Satsuki gets a route? Satsuki gets a route? That's like a meme. That's like literally like the original like meme in Japan, right? There are like memes of Satsuki in like Japan. It's like, isn't it sad, Sachin? Yeah, that meme, right? They killed it. She's like the Kenny. She's the Kenny of Tsukihime, right? Sachin didn't get a route. You bastards! Right? She'll get a route in the next game, one of the far side ones. Oh, interesting. I'm confused. Casey, I apologize. I'm using the last 30 minutes or so of my Zatsu to talk about something that I don't get to talk about at all. And it makes me really happy. Ah, Lancer. You're right. But I did. I played Melty Blood, but I only played it because I wanted the story. I'm so bad at fighting games, but I do love, like, Melty Blood actually has, like, weird shit going on, like, underneath it. There's, like, a weird arc with like, the little sister, like, trying to rescue the brother, right? The quote-unquote story. And then there's, like, Wallachia, right? Like, the thing, the dude. Yeah. Try Guilty Gear, the story is crazy. Vesper FGO stream when? Never. If I ever play a gacha game on stream, I'm like in a metal folding chair in a bunker. I'm in a metal folding chair in a bunker. And somebody is like holding a knife behind me and watching me very carefully. Do you know what I'm talking about? And not because I think gacha games are bad, it's because like they're not good for me. Like you know how Marge in Simpsons has a gambling problem? That's me. You do not want me near like anything with like a gacha element. It's not good. Cause we talk about how I'm like a dumpster diving grandpa, ha ha ha, right? But I do take care of myself and I make sure like everything is like on the up and up, right? I would actually be like a homeless person if I get deep enough into like a gacha game. I would do a stream where like I'm just like opening loot boxes and I would gradually turn more and more monkey. And I'm just like a full-on like orangutan at the end of it. Really bad. Extremely bad. like Axel today. What kind of tea today? Can I mention it? It's a green oolong, very high elevation. It's above 2,000 meters, which is pretty rare. It's very rare to find like an actual tea that's like above 2,000 meters. It's like pretty high up. The main problem is that like if you go much higher than that, that's close to the tree line where like plants stop growing, right? It's very expensive. My god. Shiki, thank you very much for the super chat. Tsukihime defined my life from 2001 to 2008. Arcade and Len. Oh, Ren. High school computer lab wallpaper with pride. Bro. Oh my god. I remember playing a Tsukihime music video. No, a Melty Blood music video on repeat over and over and over again. And it wasn't even like actual fighting gameplay. It was like a showcase of supers. Like that's what it was, accompanying like music. And it's like I played that on repeat over and over and over again. It was so good. Oh my god. When was that? 2006? 2005? Ranger FGO, thank you very much for the super chat. Hey Vesper, I just wanted to know what's your thoughts on another Type Moon property, Garden of Sinners. Ah, that's the one with Yogi, right? This is the one with Yogi and then Aoko's sister, right? The sister is also based. Kind of cool. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. I love how the sisters hate each other. I don't think we were ever told why they hate each other. But they do, right? I love that little bit that they never tell us like why they hate each other, but they do. I might be wrong, But I kind of get like Maki Haka vibes from those two, right? They don't hate each other. They just hate each other, right? And they're like constantly stealing each other's shit. Like if I recall correctly, Aoko, the glasses that Aoko gives Shiki are not her own creation. She just goes to visit her sister, quote unquote visit. Like she breaks into her sister's house and steals the glasses. They're like actually her sister's glasses, right? Yeah. She's like literally a thief. Crazy Cat, thank you very much for the super chat. Vesper, I have to ask this, what's the size of your game recommendation by Vesi's Gacha Pool Prize now? By the way, Fallout Shelter is a funny little game to build your own vault. Ooh, interesting. I mean, I would love to... First of all, I think it's like good. I've like come around to the idea of playing games that people want to watch me play, but... So I'm into that, and I think I want to play all the games that you guys are recommending to me, but also at the same time, I want to make it easy. Demon Cat Lady, welcome back. I want to make the very difficult job for like my manager and all the staff like easier, and I don't want them to like stress out because they're working on a lot of good stuff, right? Like we got something good coming up this week. I will not squeal, but took a lot of work. I think the MVP once again is Dez, but like no squealing, but like there's a lot of good stuff coming up. More Zomboid. There's stuff coming up. You'll see. You'll see. Lunastrea, thank you very much for the super chat. Good morning, good morning. They call it gacha because they gotcha. Don't do a vest, stay strong. Yeah. I can't. You guys are gonna see. It's gonna be like non-stop, like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. I count 3 oh shits. I count 3. It's gonna be a triple. Oh baby, a triple. It's gonna be a triple. It's gonna be like one after another. You guys are gonna be like, oh man, that's a lot of stuff. Only 3? Anders Molina. We're just a bunch of little guys. You have to give us a break. That's the best that we can do. Zomboid server? Yeah, season 3. I guess I'm just afraid that it'll just be me. I might not even call it season 3. I might just play like multiplayer Zomboid, so there's no like pressure for other people to play. I think that's like my main reason why I haven't started Zomboid season 3 yet. 3 is a lot. Oh, definitely, like, all of Vanguard are on the server if they want it, right? Yeah. Private server for the Vesties. I don't think we're allowed to do that. I actually had a concept that I wanted to pitch, but I don't know who I would do this with, right? So, you know, in, like, World of Warcraft, there are, like, completely empty servers where there's, like, 0 players. Did you know that? You lucky Final Fantasy 14 players don't know this, but like there are entire servers that have 0 players like on World of Warcraft. And I had this funny idea that like I would do a game series where it's like I would choose like a person like Axel, right? And then we would start playing World of Warcraft on an empty server, and then Axel would be like Alliance and I would be Horde, and then we would get our like fan base to like play, start a guild and just like grief the shit out of each other. Could you imagine that? Just grief the shit out of each other. It would be a PvP server, of course, right? That got the kibosh. That got like an immediate kibosh. Like RP PvP, and the most like contested area would be Goldshire Inn. There would be like non-stop murder and mayhem in Goldshire. The fight for control of Goldshire. That got the immediate kibosh. They were just like, no. multi-layered reasons like why it's a bad idea. One, you don't want like the Tempura to fight amongst each other. That's a terrible situation. You don't want that. Two, it's still a subscription-based game, right? It's still a subscription-based game. So in order to do that, we are asking our fan base to like pay to interact, and we should never do that. Like, we should never like ask you guys to have to spend money to enjoy time with us. So it's like, and then like that's why the membership streams are always like a little bit like, you should have one, but like you should tread like a very careful line. Like, you shouldn't typically play video games for a membership stream. You typically shouldn't do that. Yeah. So it's like, there's a lot of issues with that, but I thought it would be freaking hilarious. Do it anyways. I'm almost done with my tea, and that makes me sad. I have a little bit left. I also have like a bottle of cold water. What if I poured that into my teapot? IDK. I still have tea. That's disgusting. But what if I did? He's procrastinating. He's stalling. I am. Hey. I'm caught up on work. I just have one thing that I need to write up. One thing that I need to write up. Cold tea is nice once in a while. Yo, Planetside 2? I've watched people playing that game. Is Planetside 2 the video game where there's like a vehicle? It's like a giant like team-based like capture the flag, capture multiple flags, and like there's like terrain and stuff like that. And then the first vehicle that you can summon is literally a minivan. Like, is that the game that turns you into a soccer mom? I love that vehicle. It makes me laugh every time I see it. The minivan makes me laugh. Minivan is the spawning truck. Yes, I love the minivan. Okay, tell me more about that game. I have played 0 hours of that game, but I watched a streamer that I like play it. Tell me more about that game. Tell me more about that game. Sell it to me, and I might use my coveted, like, one permissions request, like, every month, every 2 months for that. Planetside 2 is free to play, so you can play with the Vesties. The map is massive. I've played 0 hours of it, so you're going to need to sell it to me. I love Jetpack dropping double C4s near the Sunderland while everybody's sitting behind it. It's a 3-for-all, 2,000 players per map. Tanks, planes, infantry. Planetside 2 is very hostile to streamers. Tell me more. That seems very important. Mr. JC, thank you for the super chat. Factorio. I need to play more Factorio. Factorio. That game. There is friendly fire. 3 factions, huge map. Capture the zones. Once one team captures every chat, the game ends. You will get griefed because it's open world FPS, but it's a little hee hee ha ha. Stream sniping. Can I? I'm just gonna mention this. I never in a million years thought that I would get stream sniped. I would watch people getting stream sniped, right? Like, I used to watch a lot of PUBG on live stream, and then whenever I watched somebody getting stream sniped in that game, it would make me laugh. It's like, ha ha ha, he's getting stream sniped. And I never in a million years thought that I would get stream sniped. So if I ever get stream sniped, like, it would make me laugh. I wouldn't even be mad. I would just be like, huh. Life is crazy. So I don't even think that that would make me mad. Yeah, the honking snipers. What about like the flying car like stream snipers in PUBG? Do you remember that shit? Do you remember when it was so easy to hack that game? People were like riding flying cars and like flying around. Or the weapon shops, right? The weapon shops in PUBG, where like a PUBG streamer would go into like a building in PUBG and it's just like filled with like equipment. And then they would be like trading, like bartering for like equipment upgrades, like, right? That shit was crazy. That was like the craziest thing I've ever seen. The problem of Planetside 2 is if you give away the position of your spawn to a stream sniper. Ah. Should I play it? I don't know. Don't worry, the Vesties will protect you. I wish you can play Battlefield 2. That one might be like a pretty difficult. Too easy to grief others in that game. Project Reality. Vesper anti-stream snipe squad activate. Give it a go, it's free. I'm a veteran mostly. Okay, okay. It's also very grind. How is Planetside 2 grindy? What? One day you and Final Fantasy 14 will happen. I thought it would be funny. But there are like issues with playing. You don't ever want to like start drama, and like it's an easy way to start drama when you play an MMO with people, right? Like people in like one community. But I thought if I ever do play like 14, I thought it would be funny if it's like I'm like the grandpa that doesn't know how to play. And like I play and it's like we get like a squad of like cracked vesties that are like actually really good at 14, and I do nothing. Like I am not allowed to press a single skill. Like I can just move around and jump, and that's it. And like it's like you guide your grandpa through like Disneyland or something like that, right? And I'm just like, oh, very interesting. And there's like a giant robot with a laser beam that's like and like trying to like kill us. And then the vesties are just like killing things and like showing me like the cool things, right? And then I'm just like role playing like a grandpa that like is barely cognizant. Would anybody watch that? And then I have like an asset with me like a beard and like a cane. I'm just like an old man. You can't roleplay as yourself? Okay. That's a hard burn. Yo, Susan Sakura Snowfox, thank you very much for being a member. Just got off my shift. Hope you have a good rest of the day. Yeah, I got a little bit of work to do. I have one... Is it a proposal? I don't know what to call it, but I gotta write out like a thingy. I gotta write something out and then give it to my manager so that they can look into it and then give it like a good... Yeah, stop, he's already dead. I just like the idea of like multiplayer video game with everybody, but me, the streamer, I'm not allowed to do anything. For some reason, that makes me laugh. I like the concept of like, I'm not allowed to do anything. And then you guys have to like guide me there. Like I'm a helpless little baby, right? Shadow, thank you very much for the super chat. The Aurum Veil from 14 says hello. What is that? I don't know what that is. Saku, thank you for the super chat. I know Life 14, I'd carry you. Are there like quote unquote like dead servers in 14 where there's very few people playing? Does that exist? No? Yeah. Because it's a properly run I shouldn't say that, I'll get in trouble. Because they run it well. Okay, understood. Just lowish population? Okay. I would want to play like on a server with 0 people. That's what I want, if I ever do. I would want to play on like a 0 population server, and then we would do that. That doesn't exist? You need people for story dungeons? Well, the thing is, like, we would build a team. We would build like an ocean, like it's like Ocean's 11, but you have to take your dying senile grandpa to the end game. Does that make sense? Like the concept of this stream series is like Ocean's 11, but you have to take your dying senile grandpa to the end game and show him like the absolute like end of 14. Well, we're all dying, right? Get busy living or get busy dying. That's goddamn right. How about a team of grandpas? Gio, thank you very much for the super chat. Just play 11 to be contrarian. Ranger is viable again, and I'll buy your KC, bro. We should never talk about body. Oh my god. What would I play in 11? What would I even play? It's never gonna happen. It's never gonna happen. But like, I would be absolutely in love with like a classic Final Fantasy 11 server. If they ever do that, I would be in 100%. If Square ever releases like Treasures of At Ergen or something like that, or Zillert server, I would play off stream. I would. Even if we can't, like, I would play off stream. I would get completely addicted to that game. Do you even have time for that? I'll make time. Dude, At Ergen was the golden age. It was so good. Oh my god. Can we talk about the main thing that At Ergen fixed? It didn't end like the domination of like casters, but it like evened the playing field, right? It was like masterfully balanced. It was so good. They did a lot of things to like make it viable, right? Ah. I don't know that you would like playing a healer, especially being carried. I would not heal. I would be like a naked old man, and you would have to carry me through every raid. I rewatched the Flying Hellfish episode. of Simpsons. This is why I tweeted about it, right? And the only thing I could think of was the Vesties are Bart, and I'm Grandpa Simpson, right? That's the only thing I could think of. Why naked? Because it's brisk. Ah, brisk. We're leaving. No. No. I'm about done with my tea. But I gave like Final Fantasy 14 and World of Warcraft, I gave them like a fair 2 hours of like consideration, like whether I could do it and whether I could do it in a way that was like interesting. Hear me out, you could also just play the game. has to be like a bit, right? There has to be like something weird or funny, right? I might decide to do the Battle for Goldshire in World of Warcraft. I might. That has like a chance of happening. No. Just do the RP, could be fun. The bit is that you genuinely enjoy the game. Man, imagine, right? Imagine. Saku, thank you for the super chat. I main Sage, everything fighty, crafter, gatherer, capped. I'd for real jump servers leave my free company if you did get on. Interesting. I think the problem with an MMO is because it's like super open-ended. What if I did a series where like I'm like a naked old man, and then when I die like my character dies and I have to like quit the game, and then I'm getting like carried. So if I die, then it's like over. Why are you always naked? Because it's funny. An Iron Man run, yeah. Like I die and the game is like I can't play anymore. Keep it safe for work. A Vescort? You'd be screwed in the first stream. Because it was the style at the time. Ozymandias, it is not my fetish. The Gelden Lord. It sounds like pain for us. Andrew Barajas, thank you very much for the super chat. How's life treating you? Pretty good, pretty good. I just got back from my work. I'm trying to ease the homicidal rage that my job so often instills within me. Just be that way, right? Oh man. It's not my fetish immediately makes the gelding joke. I mean, it's too funny, right? I jump into this game that I've heard so much about that I've never played before, and the first thing is like, why is this like an individual skill that you can level up? Gotta play DPS. Healer and tank need to actually do things. I remember there was a cartoon. There was a cartoon with like a little baby that was like constantly almost dying. And then the pets had to save the baby, right? That's the concept that I have in mind. With like a potential Final Fantasy XIV playthrough. Like I'm the baby and I'm like constantly like getting into danger. And then like the pets have to save my ass, right? And that is like a beautiful, like simple concept for a narrative, right? That is fun to watch, right? Now I need to do more research on Final Fantasy XIV to see whether like a concept like that is possible. And if it is, then I might have to give it a shot. I might have to give it a shot. But then that begs the question like, how do I find the group? How do I find the Ocean's 11 group of like Vesties to keep me from dying? And how can we do that in a way that's fair and equitable and not like... We can't have favoritism, right? So that's the issue. There's a lot of issues where like we don't want people to feel left out. We don't want people to feel like they were ignored or overlooked. That's not a feeling that I would ever want to do. And I don't like telling people what to do within reason, which is like, don't say anything fucked up in my stream. Don't say anything fucked up in my chat or you'll get banned. But that aside, like typically you can say what you want, right? And you can do what you want. And I like that. See, the PvP is like not good. Absolutely not good. There's a lot of issues that we would have to like yeah. Anyway, I'm done with my tea. Thank you for hanging out for, is it 2.5 hours? Are any of the boys streaming right now? Are any of the boys streaming? We're having connection issues. No frame drops. The frames are not dropping, so it's definitely not my internet. Flay? Maki is playing? What's Maki doing? What's Maki up to? What's he up to? YouTube died on us? Damn. We're back? Okay, let's go check out Flay. What is Flay up to? What's he up to? 13 Sentinels? I can only think of that in the context of Apex Legends. So it's like some madman took 13 Sentinels and taped them together and is powering all 13 with the shield battery. I thought 13 Monkeys! I love that movie! 12 Monkeys? 13 Monkeys? 12 Monkeys? 12, right? I love 12 Monkeys. It's a good movie. I am the 13th monkey. It's a visual novel strategy game. Oh, okay. Alright, let's give it a shot. Let's check it out. Man. I'm like a crotchety old man. I saw that one last week. Okay, we're gonna redirect. Let's go. Okay, everybody, thank you for hanging out with me. Much appreciated. We're gonna call it here. I'm gonna get some work done. What am I doing tomorrow? I'm playing Limbo. Limbo was a requested game. I've never played it before, so I don't know anything about that game. I don't think I've even ever seen it being streamed. So I'm not gonna, don't spoil it for me. I'm gonna go in like completely blind and we'll see what it's like. Okay? Okay? All right. Take care, everybody. Say hi to Maki for me. Say hi to Flay. All right. Take care. Goodbye. Goodbye.